Okay, so now it's almost time for Wednesday evening prayer. And we're getting ready here to get the links up at Franclara, Abbey, and the Teo community. So I hope all of you out there are well, doing well. We've had some hot days here, and also we've had a lot of smoke from the fires coming down from Canada. So it's been hard to breathe. But winds today are coming out of the south and west, so starting to clear it out just a little bit. Blessings to you, Mary. So good to see you. I'm glad you could join us. Yeah, I guess I still have a couple of minutes. We try to go on a couple of minutes early so we can get everything set up before 4 o'clock. And so we're ready to go when other people may be joining us because they know it starts at 4. So I hope anyway that the weather where you all are fine and that you're not experiencing any extreme heat or flooding or fires or any of that. Because boy, the West is certainly burning and so is Canada right now. So it's a little difficult out here, but we're almost there. It's 8:59 and it is so good to see you, Mary, because normally you aren't able to join because of your schedule and all. And so it's a pleasant surprise. Blessings to you. So, okay, well, I hate to start just before 4, but tonight we're going to talk about the moon mother. That's what we're going to focus on tonight. Oh, good. 73 and green. Good. I'm glad. Happy for you. Very, very happy for you. Well, it's 4 o'clock. So I want to say greetings and welcome from the Franclara Abbey of Peace and Compassion, which is a United States branch of the Teo community of Interfaith Franciscans. And we are a community that accepts everyone, all faiths and none. And it doesn't matter what gender you are or sexual preference or anything. If you want to become our member and you feel you want to live the life that St. Francis lived, very simple life, you're welcome to come join us. So first of all, I'm going to light a candle. And this candle is for the Teo community and for the Franclara Abbey and for prayers for our abbot, Brother Sean, and our abbess, Sister Eleanor. And also for all our friends and our families, and for all those out there who are suffering in this world right now, and for peace and unity and the end of war. So as I said a little bit earlier, that I'm going to be concentrating on Moon Mother tonight. And so in doing that, I'm going to greet the directions. I'm going to read them with my raven feather. And I'm going to, and then I'm going to sing a song to the moon. Energies of the East, of dawn and of spring and of new beginnings, and the element of air and the home of the eagle. I greet you and honor you. Thank you for being. Energies of the South, element of fire, of noonday and summer, passion and innocence and trust, the home of the Coyote people. I honor you and I greet you and I thank you for being. All you energies of the westerly direction and the element of water, of evening, of autumn, the looks within place, the place of death and rebirth, the home of the Bear Nations. I greet you and honor you and thank you for being. All you energies of the north direction, element of earth and of crystal, of night and of winter, of clarity and wisdom, the home of the ancestors. I greet you and honor you and thank you for being. All you energies of the above, both seen and unseen, dimensions and galaxies and universes and solar systems and planet nations and star people and grandfather sun, grandmother moon, sky, father sky, and the clouds, thunder. I honor you and I greet you and I thank you for being. And all you energies of the below, Mother Earth and all you that live under the earth and in the earth, and the stones and the plants and the trees and the insects and scaled ones, those who live in her waters, those who live in her air, the animals and humans. I honor you and I greet you. And great within and without, the cauldron of all possibilities, the circle whose center is everywhere, whose circumference is nowhere. I greet you and I honor you and I thank you for being in my heart. Now I'm going to greet Grandmother Moon with a song. Grandmother, show me your light. Grandmother, burning so bright. Grandmother, ancient and knowing. Grandmother, teaching and showing. Move in my body, make your light shine. Live in my body, goddess divine. So to start out with, I want to talk a little bit about the moon and indigenous peoples and pagans and Native Americans and all people that are earth-centered and creation-centered have a special reverence for the moon and feel like the moon has an awesome place in this universe and in connection with us. Welcome, Sister Eleanor. So I'll start out with reading a little page out of my my calendar, which is La Luna, the wee moon. And it says in here, La Luna is our constant companion. Over eons, sentient life has adapted to her rhythmic waxing and waning cycle of reflected sunlight. She is a magnet for our attention. Like a collective pineal gland, which regulates our sleep, the moon, glistening deep in the night, modulates the pattern of our waking, conscious, and sleeping, unconscious. The interplay of the sun and moon in the firmament above offers us a matrix into the realm of relatedness and presence. It is a reminder that like the sun and moon, we are a relationship participating in the events of our life. And the other that I wanted to read you is called Moon Mother. The moon goddess is the divine midwife. The West African Niger peoples believe that the great moon mother sends the moon bird to earth to deliver babies. The Baganda of Central Africa bathe their newborns by the light of the first full moon following birth. In Ashanti tradition, the moon, Akua Ba, is a fertility figure. Women carry effigies of her tucked into their skirts at the small of their backs as an aid to conception and a guarantee of sturdy children. Women in Europe did the same. In Italy, even now, engaged in the act of giving birth, women clutch crescent-shaped charms and pray to Mary, Mother of God, for help. And one more little reading out of here from this, the Moon Mother, which talks about all the cycles of the moon. Says, the face of the Moon Mother can nowhere be so clearly seen, conscious and visible as in the full moon itself. If possible, obtain the use of a telescope and look at the face of the full moon. Behold the great history of her life in her face, the craters and holes, the hills and pockmarks. Yet, despite her age and well-worn face, she has a great impact on our lives and on the movements of the tides. Face the full moon with wonder. And I picked full moon because we are heading for the full moon. And I wanted to just share a little bit about that. In planting, indigenous peoples and earth farmers have tended, if they want to plant by the moon, to plant their leafy crops between the new moon and the first quarter. And then there are other crops, like their zucchinis, those that possess seeds in fruit when the moon is between the first quarter and the full moon. Because at the new moon, the lunar gravity pulls water up and causes seeds to swell. And again, just before the full moon, to get full of moisture. So this is how the people feel, and this has been scientifically verified. I checked on that online. I hope it was correct. It said, for science, they're finding out that that's true too. Mary says, in the first full moon in March in Michigan, we take our maple syrup. Yeah. Well, I think because it's ready, and like the women's cycles used to all be according to the moon. And in the tribes, when they were all living together real close, they used to have the same cycles at the same time. And they used to ovulate during the full moon. Maybe that's why the full moon is always been romance and wild or parties and this, because that's when that was happening with the women. And then after the new moon is when they would bleed and release. And at that time, they would all go together and they'd go to their moon lodge or their moon tent, and they would nurture each other and feed each other. And because that's the time that they didn't have any work to do. They didn't have to take care of the families or the children or all of the things they had to do all the other time during the month. That was their time. And we know that lunar gravity affects our blood and our emotions and our souls. So I myself am very much attracted to the moon. I have a great affinity and love for the grandmother moon. I want to share a couple of poems now from my wee moon of women that are honoring the moon. And this first one is called La Luna. And it's shapeshifter, magician of the night. Now we see you, now we don't. Now we see you again. How astonished we were. Deep in the original eon, when humanity was a babe and we first saw the darkness gobble you up, and then saw you grow back over and over. How can this be? We bow down with awe, reach to you in wonder. Jazana, Ishel, Hina, Minos, we call you by innumerable names. Celine, Anahita, Neith, Mama, Kia, we worship you with terror and praise. Mother of life and death, mother of time. We scratch days on our calendar bones. Lo, we bleed, just so as you dance. You mirror steady in your rhythm, magnet mother. You pull our blood. You pull the great waters and capillaries and pools, eddies and plasma, dreams and hunches, madness and illusion. Changing woman, you hold, you yield, flood and recede, befriend darkness, unveil soft light. Born to walk your moonwise path, we trust your revolution. Blessed be. And I forgot to mention that the tides, are strongly affected by the high tides are new moon and full moon. And this other poem that I especially like, it says, Great Mother, Queen of the Moon, you are the wide lap of light. You are the mountain and you are the dove. You are the endless beginning and you are love. On that thought, I would like to now go into our quiet meditation time. It'll be about a couple of minutes where we can kind of reflect on ourselves and our relationship with life and nature and the moon and all that is, the within and without. Thank you. It feels so good to go into the silence and just be still with all that is. Coming out of the silence, I'd like to read a couple of poems. This one's by Franclara. I got both of these on YouTube. Suddenly, I found myself in the presence of the storyteller of the universe. I am mesmerized by the beauty of the face of the full moon. I am embraced by the infinite love. I'm lost in peace. Oh, wise moon, tell me how you became the shadow of love. Tell me how you shine your enchanting light so gracefully over the whole universe beneath you. I am breathless by your divine radiance. Oh, blessed sky, this is my salvage. This one is by Vishal Talvanikar. We fall easy and we fall hard when it's dark and the moon a mere light second apart. Moon has no clue of who's who. It showers its love on all those who are due. It has one purpose, to guide us till the night dies, till the sun rise. Imagine the tragedies that could have been averted if this had been known to the wise and the unwise, that it has one purpose, to guide us till the night dies and the sun rise. And now I want time to go into our prayers, petition, and call upon all that is. And I want to start out with praying a metta prayer for all the creatures in the oceans and the rivers and the lakes and in the air, the birds and the bats, and all the animals that are losing their homes, that are fleeing fires, and all the insects that are doing the same. I want to do a metta prayer for them. May they all be free from suffering. May they all be safe and secure in their inner and outer beings from all harm and danger. May they all be peaceful and happy. May they all dwell in the deep ease of well-being. I want to pray also for the humans, those fleeing from the migrants, fleeing from war, fleeing from like Venezuela, trying to get into another country, into El Salvador, and those suffering from earthquakes, and for those suffering from heat and fire, and those in floods, like in Kerala, India. I want to pray for all of those in war zones in Yemen and Syria and Somalia and Gaza. I want to pray for those. May they all be free from suffering. May they all be safe and secure in their inner and outer beings. May they all be peaceful and happy. May they all dwell in the deep ease of well-being. And I want to pray for all those who are homeless, and for all those who are hungry and are thirsty, and for all those that are abused, and for all those who are abusing. I want to pray for them all. May they all be free from suffering. May they all be safe and secure in their inner and outer beings. May they all be peaceful and happy. May they all dwell in the deep ease of well-being. Do you have any special prayers? Yes, I meant people of Kerala, India, and the floods. Oh, and the pair of loons. Yeah, the loons that are following you everywhere. I pray that they be free from suffering. Yes. Do you have any other prayers that you want to pray? Then I will blow the candle out. Candle of peace and unity. With that thought of all, everywhere, be free from suffering. And I'm going to end with a song to the moon. Oh, pray for Carol, compression fractures of her back. Oh my, yes. May she be free from suffering. May she be peaceful and happy. Now, I will finish with Nisa, the moon. Nisa, 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 Gai Wei-yo, Gai Wei-yo, Nisa, 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 Ni sa ni sa ni sa. Gai wei yo, gai wei yo. Ni sa ni sa ni sa. Ni sa ni sa ni sa. Ni sa ni sa ni sa. Gai wei yo, gai wei yo. May you all have a peaceful evening. Namaste.